Hi, I'm Кейн Ходдер. I played Jason in the Friday the 13th movies. Are you ready to party with me? I am ready to answer all your questions exclusively on Spasibo Eva. You can run, but you can't hide.
Какой смешной момент случился с тобой во время съемок фильма «Пятница 13-е»?
Well, there's a few things that have happened where, I've scared people. I like to, when I'm in the costume, I like to pretend that I'm a dummy on the set, have the mask on, and just lean at an awkward angle and have somebody say, hey, go look at the Jason dummy over there. And they come over and they're poking at me and say, boy, that thing feels real. And then I get up and scare them and they shit themselves. So, literally one time. So, it was an actor on part 7. I scared him off the set and he actually shit in his pants. And I don't want to embarrass the guy by mentioning his name, Bill Butler, but I think that at some point that'll come out.
You were quite the prankster on Fear Clinic too. Well.
Of course. I'm quite the prankster everywhere. I mean, I just scared Psycho.
That's right.
Lovely name. And, I like entertaining myself because when you wear makeup for so many hours a day, like some of these characters I play, then you have to do something to entertain yourself. And picking on people does that for me.
Picking on people.
Пользуясь случаем, хотел бы задать вам вопрос. Вы бы смогли убить человека, но если вас потом в тюрьму за это не посадили?
Yes. Yes. If there weren't repercussions for doing something like that, I definitely have felt the urge to kill people in the past. Maybe you want me to say no, and I'm a really nice guy, but I have a pretty bad temper, so if there wasn't a reason to not do it, I probably would have, yes.
Привет, меня зовут Лера, и у меня есть вопрос. Кейн, как ты думаешь, если бы Джейсон курил травку, он был бы добрее? Спасибо.
Well, that's a good question. I think that would probably have worked a little bit. He would be less murderously violent, but still killing people. But he'd be a more pleasant killer.
He'd be a slower one, probably too.
Yeah, probably forget some things. And
forget his machete.
Kill somebody twice because he's like, or kill him really slow, like, oh.
That's an interesting question, though. That's a question I've never been asked.
Здравствуйте, Ке! Вы когда-нибудь пробовали ЛСД? Если нет, то почему?
I thought the last question was interesting. This is bizarre, but I never tried LSD. If you want the real answer, I never tried it. But now that you mentioned it, I think I'm going to go try it right now and then come back and do the rest of these questions.
And if not, if you haven't tried it, which you haven't, why not?
I don't even know how to answer. I don't know why not. I just didn't have the urge to do it.
Okay.
I like to try to stay in my right mind, which is not right anyway. It's a little off balance.
Also, your characters that you portray in the movies, they probably do LSD.
Well, yes. I would say Jason looks like he could be dropping acid all the time. Yes, and what is going on inside of his head, who knows?
Jason's mom probably did acid, and that's the reason he's like he is.
Кейн, чего ты боишься больше всего?
Boy, I wish I could come up with a funny, clever answer, but I've been asked that question quite a bit. And honestly, I can't come up with anything that I'm afraid of. None of the typical stuff, like the typical phobias and stuff like that. None of those, affect me at all. And I haven't honestly been able to come up with anything that scares me. I know it sounds like I'm trying to be a tough guy, but that's the honest answer.
Какой из тех способов убийства тинейджеров, которые ты использовал в своих фильмах, тебе больше всего нравится?
Well, it's not just teenagers, by the way. My favorite method of killing is bare hands. I mean, it's always fun to use a weapon, but for me, killing somebody with my bare hands, twisting their head off, ripping their head apart by the jaw, you know, punching through their face, something with bare hands is always more enjoyable to me, and it's more of a challenge, but I love killing any way I can.